Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat.
Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Blue, hi Twin Soul, hi Dwayne, hi Lucky, hi Gentle Soul. Welcome. Hi God's Angel, welcome everyone. Hi Tammy, welcome. Hi Dwayne. Ladybug, hello everyone. Hi BB. Hi Grand Central, hello, welcome. Hi Gigi, hi Ivy, welcome everyone. Hi MM. Hi Elephant. Welcome everyone. Hi Jasmine. Hi Culture. Hi True Blue. Welcome. Hi Jay. Hi Michelle. Welcome everyone. Hi May. Hi Koala. Hi Kaylee. Welcome everyone. Hi Meditation. Hi Koala. Hi Philia. Hi Chakra. My baby. Hello. Hi Lala. Nice to see you. Hello everyone. Hi Philia, welcome, and Tammy, hello. Tonight is full moon in Pisces, right? Usually when the full moon is in Pisces, our intuitions, our psychic abilities, all this sort of thing are stronger. For some areas, there's an eclipse as well, so that may boost some people's energy even more. But, yeah. So today's theme is the full moon in Pisces. So what is being stirred up? What's hidden beneath the surface? What is your intentions telling you? What are you not seeing clearly? And what will this full moon reveal towards you? So that'll be fun. I do have a legal disclaimer description if you want to check that out. If anyone is new, welcome to join listed as !join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. If you end up in the lounge, Nightbot chooses people at random to be put onto the free list. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just a program that keeps track of the lists. You can also ask Nightbot where you are on the list, like exclamation mark position, with no spaces in between. Also exclamation mark timestamps to see where your reading was if you missed it. I also put the timestamps in the comment section after the live. Hi Bernard. Bernard's in the house. Woohoo! Hi Neil, welcome. Yeah. So there's that. I'll switch the screen so we can get started. Matthew, moon reading from Matthew. Let's see from Matthew. Full moon in Pisces. For any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae, I want to give Matthew a message. What is being stirred up in Matthew? What is being hidden and beneath the surface for Matthew? Any spirit guides, mother, Maybe her mom, I don't know, is trying to come through, but let's see what else does Matthew need to know about the full moon. Pisces, any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What will the moon reveal to Matthew? Ooh. Alright, so for Matthew, for what is being stirred up right now, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like what's being stirred up right now is for you to have patience, right? If you're feeling a little frustrated or tired of waiting or whatever that is, this moon energy is telling you have patience. Don't rush it, you know, just nurture it, but don't rush it. Slow and steady is the way to go, right? I feel like there's this energy that slow and steady will give you progress, especially long-term progress of whatever's going on, but it's going to be stirred up before it settles, so there's that. There is the Empress in the light. Well, they're all in light, so there's moon readings. For the Empress, this is what's hidden beneath the surface. So, you know, this is kind of, there may be a rebirth energy. There may be like a transformation, rebirth kind of thing coming through for you if you do nurture what you need to nurture right now. Could be something, could be a person, could be anything, right? The Mama Moon wants you to be in tune with your inner self, your intuition, and all that sort of thing. Like digging deep into your soul of what you truly want right now. What is your intuition telling you? Six of Wands. The Six of Wands telling you that you have more success and recognition than you realize. You may feel like nobody notices you, or you know, but they see you. They see you. They see your success. They see your accomplishments more so than you realize. So you know, trust your intuition on that one. You have the Eight of Swords. So this is what you're not seeing clearly. You may not see clearly that you may be feeling stuck, or you're stuck on whatever this is that you still need to have patience for and nurture and grow to see where it's going. Even though, you know, the moon's revealing towards you that it's you being true to yourself, right? Sticking with your values, your beliefs. Don't change who you are for anyone else or for anything else, right? I just feel like with the Hierophant here, there's this energy of not just commitments, but like evaluate your commitments. You know, if you say you're going to do something, follow through with that. Like, do you feel like other people are really going to rely on you being your true, authentic self right now? Because Pisces energy, I have Mermaid Oracle, so let's see what messages the mermaids have for Matthew tonight. Miracles, right? Miracles, and the message is: do not look for a survivor to descend from the clouds. No, I said it all wrong. Don't look for a savior to descend from the clouds, is what it says. A miracle in the deep is a sudden, definite bloom of life where none should exist. It is the pale, spectacular flower growing from the rib cage of the sunken ship or the way of the freezing darkness. Suddenly ignites with thousands of ghost lights. Miracles are the impossible victories of the soul. The moment the crushing weight of the world fails to break you, when you find beauty in the barren salt and the warmth of the ice, you are witnessing the sea's most ancient bone chilling magic. So beneath all of that, beneath the surface, there's some magic coming for you. Theme for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know right now from Mama Moon? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Tammy need to know from Mama Moon right now? What is being stirred up? What does Tammy need to know? What will the moon reveal towards Tammy? Go. Ooh, there's some good things coming through here, right? Two of Wands. So what's being stirred up? Two of Wands. What may be stirred up is some decisions you may need to make, especially regarding your future or your next steps or what's going on with that. Could be a little bit of a stir up there. I feel like it's kind of seeing what motivates you or what's, what you need to tackle right now. You have the Three of Swords. So what's hidden beneath the surface is there may still be some heartache or grief that still hasn't quite finished processing, or there may be some shadow work needed that you're not realizing that may pop up unexpectedly during this full moon phase. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the light, so this is what your intuition is telling you right now. Seven of Pentacles is like, have patience, right? I feel that for you. I feel this energy of you evaluating your situation and figuring out what is what. Like, what does your intuition tell you about it? Is it still valid? Is it still worth your time and effort to look into or work on or nurture or whatever that is, or if it's something that you can let go? You have the Eight of Swords here. So I feel like there may be some, feeling trapped, feeling anxious, feeling powerless, whatever that energy is. It's kind of like, listen to your intuition to see if you can see what it is clearly, to see if there's some healing that still needs to be done there. You have the Four of Pentacles, so what is the moon revealing towards you right now? Seems to be prosperity, right? So I feel like there may be a boost of positive energy in your finances, your work, or responsibilities, family life, whatever you have going on. You may get a positive boost there. I can feel that for you, right? Let's see, what messages does the mermaids have for Tammy right now? Awareness. So it says, the murky waters are beginning to clear, and the illusions of the shallow depths are no longer blind to you. Look beyond the shimmering surface. Reflection and perspective, the cold, sharp truth waiting in the shadows. Your third eye is opening beneath the tide. Do not turn away from the monsters or the treasures that the darkness reveals. To truly see it is to hold your ultimate power over your own depths. So it's kind of suggesting the same as the Three of Swords here, right? Your third eye is opening beneath the tide, so do not turn away from the monsters. So that could be your grief, your heartbreak, things that you may have upset you in the past may still be there, lurking. So you hold the ultimate power to overcome that with your own power. So that's what I got. Dr. Fizza, let's see what's coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? What's coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? There we go. We've got the Temperance. Next 7 days, I feel like there's going to be some emotional clearing or emotional things improving, healing maybe even. So I just feel like with the Five of Cups in the dark, there's a sense of you processing these emotions and having a deeper understanding of where they're coming from and how you're going to move past them. Because you have the Temperance as well. So I feel like your mind, heart, and soul is going to feel more aligned and more in cooperation with each other, right? So I feel like if there's anyone around you who's giving you a hard time, like this Queen of Wands here, they may just be jealous or manipulative. Sometimes they have like a manipulative charm, so they seem really, really nice, but they're not. But it's just the way they get you to do their stuff for them, kind of thing. Not quite sure if that's what's going on. It's just the energy around it of not letting anyone disturb your peace, right? I feel like you're going to be at a good spot. The Five of Wands, like protecting it. I also feel like there's this energy of, everybody may have their own opinions or stuff. It's just you listen to yourself, your own inner power, and not let other people bring you down, right? I feel like you're at a good a good emotional stage right now, where the cards, universe, seem to think you are. The Two of Swords is in the dark. So, you know, if you can't decide, don't decide. Let's see. What does Dr. Fizzle need to know about the Two of Swords in the dark? I just feel like there may be some overthinking. Maybe some mental fog is causing some confusion or hesitation. There's just too many voices in your mind, not knowing which way to go. Yeah, you have the Seven of Cups in the dark. I feel like whatever this confusion is, trust yourself. Your mind, heart, soul is aligned. Don't doubt what you think. You know, they may feel like they know better, but you're the one that knows best. The Page of Swords, someone may be trying to deceive you, betray you in some sort of way. So be cautious of that in the next 7 days. But that's what I got. Jay, general reading for Jay. What does Jay need to know right now? Burning Spirit Guides, Answers, Dreams, or Fae. What does Jay need to know right now? Ooh, looks like the Ace of Cups. I feel like the love and romance is coming towards you. Burning Spirit Guides, Answers, Dreams, or Fae. The one to come and give Jay a message. What does Jay need to know right now? Looks like there's trouble in the love department. Not sure if that's what's going on. That's what it looks like. With the Ace of Cups, there's a lot of love, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions going on. Right? But then there's a Seven of Wands, so I feel like the bridge here is a little bit shaky on how to cross it. And the Seven of Wands in the dark too, I just feel a sense of feeling exhausted, feeling overwhelmed, just tired of being the strong one is what I'm feeling, right? The Seven of Wands, so you're just wanting to put down the weight and let someone else carry the load. I feel that for you. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark too. I feel like there's frustration coming. Feeling like there's a lack of growth or things aren't going anywhere. What does Jay need to know about this energy? Let's see. Let's sort of these ones. What does Jay need to know about this heavy energy? Seven of Cups is in the dark. You may feel like you're out of options or out of ideas of what to do. I think it's a matter of like taking a step back, ground yourself, and you know, what is your instincts telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Luck, time, and destiny is on your side. It's just a matter of you choosing which path you want to take. The one that's weighing you down here, or the one that's realistically pushing you to choose a different path that gives you more of a balance. Because good luck, good timing, good karma, you know, good vibes is on your side here. It's just a matter of you choosing which path you want to take. And it's really about you trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition about how you want to move past this energy if it's weighing you down too much. But that's what I got. Blue, why won't Will respond? Let's see about Blue. I haven't seen you in a while, Blue. Welcome back. Let's see for Blue. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae? Why won't Will respond to Blue? What's going on there? I feel like he's being a little bit bitchy. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but you have the Queen of Cups in the dark, so you know, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like they're stirring up drama within themselves or whatever's going on with that. I know the cycle between the two of you hasn't completed, so there's still something between the two of you. So I feel like will respond eventually. They're just, you know, crawling into their shell right now, moping about something or other. And the universe, you know, the cycle, the karma with the universe is not really in your favor right now. Wheel of Fortune being in the dark. I feel like there's changes that has to happen. So I don't know if it's you or Will, but one of you seems to be resisting making the changes that needs to happen. Overall, there's positive energy still. It's just a matter of working through whatever this is. Does Will even care about blue? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? Does Will even care about blue? The Three of Pentacles, they feel like they are. They feel like they've been trying to, work things out or connect with you or understand you, whatever that is. But there does seem to be some emotional things about things changing and someone resisting making the changes to continue moving forward, right? With that positive light as of the Ten of Cups here. What else does Blue need to know about Will's energy? Yeah, the Emperor. I feel like Will cares about you, but he's also going through some challenges himself, either with work or finances or some sort of materialistic things that are going on. They do seem to still care about you. They still seem to have positive energy towards you. But yeah, their energy seems drained. Maybe that's your energy a little bit. I don't know. That's what I got. Let's see for love. General for love. I am doing full moon readings. Not mooning anyone. Tonight, if anyone wants one, it's full moon and Pisces. Let's see for love. What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What does love need to know right now? The Eight of Pentacles, right? I just feel the sense of you focusing on what you're dedicated to, focusing on your work, focusing on your responsibilities and that sort of thing. I feel it's also important to be paying attention, trusting your intuition, but what's worth nurturing and what's not. Oh, that's nice of you, love. There is a Seven of Wands and a Light, so I feel like it's just a matter of you guarding your energy, right? Standing up for yourself, not letting anyone push you in a direction you don't want to go into. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, especially right now. The full moon of Pisces, your intuition is going to be strong. You're good, right? It's going to be even stronger. So listen to that. You may have to defend yourself with it. People may not get you, but that's their problem, not yours. You're right. The Nine of Wands here. I feel like you're going to be exhausted from standing up for yourself probably because of this moon. I wouldn't doubt that. Let's see what else does love need to know about this energy with the Ace of Cups. I want to see the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. I feel there may be some delays or a possibility of a missed chance or a missed opportunity. The Hermit. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of getting yourself out there. You may not feel it up to something. You may feel like, it's okay if you miss it or cancel it or postpone it, but I feel like your heart place won't feel right about it. Let's see, what else does love need to know about this? Strength card. No. Focus on your strength. Listen to your inner confidence, your inner animal instincts there. They're going to lead you through this. It's not a good time for missing out. Check your calendar twice. I don't know. Mystical. Messages from my deceased grandmother from Mystical. I'll try my best. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mystical a message from her deceased grandmother? Does Mystical's grandmother want to come and give Mystical a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Or Mystical's grandmother want to come and send her a message? I feel this energy I don't know if it's her or someone speaking for her, like, don't sit around. Why are you sitting around? I'm not quite sure where that's coming from, but you have the Knight of Wands in the dark. I feel there's this energy of either someone around you maybe causing some issues, maybe they're just scattered, they're ambitious, they want too many things done at once. Not sure if that's you or someone else. That they're like, slow down, you don't need to take care of everything, one thing at a time. You know, get things done one thing at a time. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like they want you to know that you're not alone. There's other people around you, even though you may feel lonely. You're good. You're good on your own. You're good independent, but you still have people around you that you can reach out towards, even if you don't feel connected, or you know, you may feel like there's misunderstandings or they don't understand you or whatever this energy is. I feel like it's like an overwhelming energy. Yeah, so I feel like there's people around you that you can reach out to that I don't know if you've been resisting because they don't understand you or what's going on with that. But it's kind of, they may help you boost your strength or boost your ego somehow or other. The Seven of Wands, you know, stand strong for what you believe in. Don't get into conflicts that don't really matter. Just fill your own heart with self-love, self-acceptance, you know, all that sort of thing. But I do feel like there's going to be some big, profound changes coming your way. What else does Mystical need to know about this energy from her grandmother? Rain, spirit guides, answer to dreams, or fae. Two of Pentacles. I feel like that's a matter of juggling your priorities. Like, what's important right now and what can wait? What path are you taking moving forward? You know, I feel like it's a matter of choosing a path, but also don't forget the people who you can take with you, who may support you in maybe an untraditional way, but let's just see what these cards have to say for you. What are some answers that Mystical's grandmother can give to Mystical right now? Remain positive, yes. Ask your angels, maybe be able to ask your grandmother directly yourself. Then it says within the next few weeks. That is what I got. Lucky. Who is coming towards Lucky in the next 7 days? Is there any spirit guides, answer the dreams, or fae that want to come and give Lucky a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Lucky a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Lucky a message? Who is coming towards Lucky in love in the next 7 days, and why and when? Let's see. Thank you so much for your donation, Mira. Any spirit guides, answer dreams, or fae. Who is coming towards Lucky in the next 7 days? Why and when? I don't do specific timing, but we'll see. You do have the strength card in the light, so whatever's going on, stay strong, stay confident, right? Trust your animal instincts that you have within yourself. You have the Five of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like in the next 7 days, there is going to be some improvements with your work, your finances, whatever's going on. I feel like there's going to be some positive changes, right? I also feel like there's this energy of seeking support, or someone may be seeking you for support. I'm not sure how it's playing out for you. You have the Hermit card here, so I feel like it's a matter of dealing with digging deep in your inner knowledge or inner self of how you want to open up to others, or who you're going to, you know, share your like support or whatever it is. I just feel like it's a matter of like you protecting yourself with who you're allowing to come towards you. I'm not really feeling anyone specific coming towards you, but I feel like the person who may come towards you may not be the most positive person. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like even though you may feel a sense of relief, like stress and worries are being taken off of you, you're moving forward in a positive light. So I feel like whoever this person is, don't allow them to drag you down, you know? Keep moving forward, keep moving in a positive light of whatever's going on there. Let's see, who is this person trying to come towards Lucky? Who is this person trying to come towards Lucky? Could be this King of Swords. You know, they may try to have a conflict with you. They may feel like they're right and you're wrong kind of thing. Just that bickering argument kind of thing. You know. I feel like whatever it is, you know, trust the evidence, trust what you know. Not just what you think you know, but you know, look a little deeper to make sure that they're not trying to trick you into anything. Let's just see what other information does Lucky need to know right now. Get more information, right? It's just what I was saying. You're ready. Reconsider and not the right timing. Not quite sure what's up with that. Something you're ready for and something you're not. Mira! Messages from DW. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mira a message? What messages does Mira need to hear from DW? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, or DW? Want to come and give Mira a message? Those want to come out and in the light. What does Mira need to know right now from DW? It seems like it's all positive. We're all came out positive. So that is a beautiful energy, a beautiful message, right? The Queen of Cups. I feel this energy. The DW sees that you're very emotionally mature, very nurturing, loving your family type of energy. A lot of fun energy here. Kind of feel like a little bit of a mother hen type of energy coming through. You have the Six of Pentacles, so I feel like there's a good balance between the two of you overall. You know, or they feel like there's a good energy around you. I feel the sense of sharing your resources and like really listening to your empathic abilities that you have, because I feel like you may be helping someone else, or those abilities may be getting stronger with you sharing them with others. Not quite sure where this is going, but yeah, the Temperance in your mind, heart, and soul is all aligned and good. I feel the sense of you moving forward with patience. Slow and steady seems to be the way to go right now. I also feel like there's this energy of like focusing on peace and tranquility as well. There's a lot of calmness coming through here. So I don't know if DW just wants you to calm down, slow down, or what it is, but there's a positive light, luck, time, and destiny, good karma's on your side. What does DW want Mira to know right now? Besides all this peaceful, calming, tranquility energy, a positive light with the Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, moving forward in that positive light, right? Listen to your willpower. You can overcome anything, whatever obstacles come your way. The Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're kind of also telling me that you are strong enough on your own. You don't need anyone around you. Whatever that means. You have the Nine of Cups, so it's kind of making sure that you are focusing on your inner peace. That's how it actually. Okay, good. That's what I got. That's what I got. You know? You're doing great. I'm glad it resonated. There was a lot of energy there. Voila! Let's see for voila. Aquarius, doesn't James visit the house of B these days? How he truly feels about her. Let's see for koala. Is there any spirit guides answer to James or Fae? She wrote a comment in his post that she would make him a chocolate drink when he visits her to take a shower. I don't know if she was lying and pretending to be with him or if she was telling the truth. I mean, I feel like that's a lie because I feel like if it was real, you would post that on someone's chat. That's like a private conversation. So that sounds like a big, obvious lie to me. I don't know, ask everybody else in the chat what they think. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, Ans, or Fae? Does James visit the house of B these days? How does he truly feel about her? I feel like he enjoys the attention he gets from her. Probably is amused by those comments. But, you know, it's not like he's going to change his life to get up and go find her wherever she lives. You know, the cycle there is a little broken with the world card being in the dark. Or not really going anywhere. There's no sense of completion or commitment between them. I just feel like, yeah, with the death card in the dark, there's just this energy of like resistance, realizing that she's good to have in the chat, you know. Doesn't matter what people chat in the chat, it's good for your algorithm. 9 of Cups. I feel like you may think about it, you know, you may think about meeting up with her or somebody or meeting up with any of his viewers. But his mind, heart, and soul is an alliance, so it's not like something that he takes really seriously, you know. That's what I got. I just feel like he's really likes, you know, the attention, obviously. But he doesn't like your comments. Oh man. He's a butt cheek. Sophia. Let's see for Sophia. Does my father want to reconnect with me? Let's see for Sophia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Does Sophia's father want to reconnect with her? Oops, try that again. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Sophia a message. Does Sophia's father want to reconnect with her? I feel like if he does, it's not for good reasons. You have the Seven of Swords here. So they may have alternative motives of why they're reconnecting with you. They may have a hidden agenda that you may not be aware of. Not quite sure what's up with that. You have the world in the dark, so yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, you don't feel complete, you don't feel whole with that part of your life that's missing. You have the stars, so it could be something from his past, your past, I don't know. Your past together. What's going on? Why is the star in the dark? It just feels like The universe doesn't really have a lot of faith in the reconnection. The disconnection seems like a strong energy. The Five of Swords, you know, causing trouble with lies or deceit or just arguments in general. The Six of Wands, they wouldn't reconnect because, yeah, I feel like they wouldn't reconnect to get to know you. They'd reconnect for their own purposes. Like the Six of Wands, Six of Cups is in the dark too. So I feel like a lot of wounds would resurface for them. So maybe that's a thing that they're going to try to hide. I mean, it'd probably be good if a lot of wounds resurface, right? If they haven't seen you. Yeah. Let's see, what exactly does this mean for Sophia? I was really hoping this would be a more positive reading. I feel like with the Page of Cups, it's like it would be a good idea to have a conversation. It may spark some changes, but also like be guarded, right? The Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Be guarded. Don't overshare, especially anything about your personal stuff, money, finances, any of that sort of thing. Anything too deep and too personal. But just a casual conversation may be helpful, especially with healing whatever the past wounds are. Yeah, it's a juggle to try to figure out what is what. Does Sophia's grandmother still want to meet her? And thank you so much for your donation. Does Sophia's grandmother still want to meet her? I'm not sure. I don't feel like it's a straight out no. I feel like it may not be a possibility. Maybe harder for the two of you to meet now for some reason. I don't know if it's her health or what's going on with that. But yeah, it might be harder to do so. Looks like him, eh? Oh man, yeah, I just feel like alternative motives, like maybe trying to get money out of you or something, is what it seems to be with the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Pentacles being in the dark. That's really good though. Thank you so much for your donation. Twin soul. That's good, right? He's the one that owes you, right? Back pay on child support. Let's see for twin soul. Oh, moon reading. Moon reading. That's what's going on. Moon reading. Got distracted by the messages on the side. Let's see for twin soul. What does twin soul need to know about the full moon of Pisces? What is the full moon of Pisces stirring up for twin soul right now? Ooh, you have things going on here, right? Look at that. What messages does twin soul need to hear right now? From the mermaids, you have contentment. So for the Ace of Wands, what's being stirred up right now could be a new boost of beginnings, a new spark of something, new spark of motivation, spark of you taking initiative in one direction or another, career momentum. Things may just pick up pace really quickly, suddenly, unexpectedly. Full moon energy has all kinds of energies, right? You have the Lovers here. So what's hidden beneath the surface is maybe someone who you truly, really love, or or someone you truly love and desire, maybe just around the corner, or there may be someone who is romantically, I'm not sure if you're in a relationship or not right now, but what's sitting beneath the surface is true love, soulmate energy, commitment energy is trying to come through. You have the Emperor. So this is what your intuition is telling you, is to take control. Take that leap of faith. Do what you gotta do to get done what you want to get done, right? So I don't know if that's a matter of telling someone your emotions, or if it's a matter of sparking a new idea, or that sort of thing. Could be just you taking charge of your love life, and yeah, not being afraid of commitment, because I feel like true love is coming towards you during this full moon phase. This can happen anytime between now and then the moon. For the Nine of Wands here, the Nine of Wands is, even though you may feel exhausted and tired and unmotivated and not wanting to go out or spark anything new or connect with anyone, it's kind of the moon's energy is like, no, you got to get up and go anyways, right? Don't no time to sit, just push yourself through it. I feel like your heart is guarded. You do have some emotional barriers, but I feel like you can overcome those. You have the Seven of Cups here. So yeah, so the Nine of Wands is what you're not seeing clearly, so that's pushing through even when things are hard. The Seven of Cups is, what the moon is revealing towards you is you have options, you have choices. They can choose whatever decisions you want to make moving forward, right? I feel like with these multiple options, there may be mixed feelings, there may be mixed desires, mixed illusions, but just focusing on what your heart truly wants and you have control to get that to happen. And contentment. It says, do not mistake this for the lazy sun, right? It said you need to push through the hard times. It says, do not mistake this for the lazy, sun-bleached warmth of the surface shallows. True contentment is the sea, is the quiet, furious peace. It is the moment that you retreat to your hidden cavern in the black trenches, curl your tail around your treasures, and realize you lack absolutely nothing. Let the storm rage and the surface ships shatter for you above. Down here in the heavy velvet stillness of the abyss, you are completely fulfilled. It is a profound satisfaction of knowing you have survived. You have survived the monsters, you've mastered the pressure, and built a sanctuary out of the very dark that deemed would drown you. So, I feel like that is a huge energy boost, right? It's kind of like you can't go any farther down, you've already hit the bottom, so the only way up is up, and you're raising above with a lot of positive energy, a lot of satisfaction and strength. So yeah, just take it and go with it. Let's see for Philia. Any hidden emotions or next actions Eric is keeping from Philia that Philia needs to know about? Any spirit guides, Ansley, James, or Faye? What does Philia need to know about Eric's energy? The hidden emotions, next actions. What is Eric keeping from Philia? I feel like he wants to end things with you, but he's not telling you that. He's hiding that he wants to end things with you because he doesn't really want to end things with you. I feel like he's just keeping you around because he knows he has strong feelings towards you, a strong connection with you, but he's trying to make it out to be like his illusions when it's not. I feel like he still feels like it's not the right thing for him to do for whatever reason. The Hierophant, not wanting to cross what's traditionally acceptable for him or whatever. I feel like he still wants to move towards you, but is stuck with letting this go, you know, what's right. The judgment is in the dark too, so I feel like he's terrified of judgment from others. Let's see, what else does Philly need to know about Eric's energy right now? Right? I told you still has feelings for you. Knight of Cups, wearing his heart on his sleeve, but his brain is telling him he can't have it. You know, he's struggling with his balance, even though it's in the light. You know, he's kind of torn between what he wants and what he knows is right or what he thinks is right. Doesn't make it right, just, you know, what's in his mind. The Three of Wands, you know, not talking to you or working out these feelings with you. You know, it's a one-sided thing that he knows, and I feel like it's causing him a lot of stress, a lot of conflicting energies with himself, and he knows he's letting you down emotionally as well with the Queen of Cups. That is what I thought. Miss Pretty, hello. What does Miss Pretty need to know from Mama Moon? Designer girl. Well, let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Pretty and Pink, or Miss Pretty Designer girl, a message from Mama Moon? Tell you about your future? It says you asked for a theme reading, though. Yeah. So if you skip the list for a theme reading, you have to do a theme reading. Okay, I think Moonbeam put you back on the list. Lululemons! For Lululemons, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Petra's feelings towards Lululemons right now? What are Petra's feelings towards Lululemons right now? I feel like they're not as cranky with you as they may have been before, right? They've made some positive changes. I feel like they're still confused about whatever's going on between the two of you, but, you know, I feel like they feel better about you, right? Their mind, heart, soul is in the right place. They're moving, you know, they're getting over it. They're moving forward. The Four of Pentacles, I feel like they're just a little bit more guarded with themselves, maybe around you or just around people in general, because I just feel like they're more self-protective than they were before. Yeah, designer girl, just do explanation mark join with the question of your future. And then Moonbeam will put you back up on the list. Sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like even though they don't have a lot of strength or growth with you right now, there's no hard feelings. I feel like they've gone over whatever that was. There's no hard feelings. Moonbeam says you're on the list already. That's what I got with that. Bernard, let's Bernard have some good news about money. I'm going to get a raise on my job, a 2-bedroom downtown apartment. Oh man, that sounds like a dream, Bernard. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? What does Bernard need to know about getting more money, getting a raise, getting a 2-bedroom downtown apartment. Will he get it? Oh man, you may have to be a little bit of a double to get it though. I don't know what that means for you though. You know? Double energy is out to play here. Two of Swords. I feel like you're going to have some decisions to make, so it may all depend on your decisions that you make, if you're going to get the money, or if you're going to get the 2-bedroom apartment, or what's going on with that. Speaking your truth seems to be a good one with the Queen of Wands, right? Be honest with what you want, what your expectations are. I feel like there may be something holding you back or delaying you, so I don't know if this is delaying you from getting a 2-bedroom apartment. Because I do feel like you may be getting the raise. Like, I feel like you're going to get the raise, the King of Pentacles. So there's going to be a boost in your energy of what's to come next, right? I feel that for you. Yeah, I feel like you may be getting the raise, but the 2-bedroom apartment, you know, there may be something delaying you. Could be somebody being a butt cheek, right? With the devil energy here, they're just up to no good. Yeah, something's going to come around, though. It's just going to take longer. The raise, I feel like, is going to come first. That's what I got. Thank you so much for your donation, Lululemons. Lululemons, what are P's thoughts when it comes to Salsibia? Let's see. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, dreamers, or fae that want to come and give Lululemons a message? What are P's thoughts when it comes to Sylvia? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Oh, thank you for the BC picture. She is a cutie. We wanted to let her back in here, but I bought a plant. Then I realized the plant I bought is toxic for cats, so I have it in my room. So she hasn't been in here since I got the plant. I just don't know where else to put it, where she can't get at it. So that's what's happening with BC. She just can't come in here right now till I find a new place for my plant. Yeah. So I'm keeping the plant in here and her out there. It's a whole thing. Me, my bright idea is getting too many plants and then not knowing where to put them or the pets. For the King of Wands. So what are P's thoughts when it comes to Salsabil? I'm so saying that wrong. I'm just going to call them S. So what is P's thoughts when it comes to us? When it comes to us, it seems like it's a different story, right? It's a different story when it comes to us. So with you, I feel like P is good. I don't even know if P is the same person as the other one, but for P, she's good with you, but when it comes to P, I feel like that's a different story. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know if P wants to take action towards us or what the deal is. Knight of Pentacles, like, ambitious, like really ambitious, very direct, really wants, you know, some intense passion with taking action, but then they feel blocked with the King of Wands energy here with, I don't know if there's been some dramatic episodes or what, or if there's just happening in P's mind, but there's a Two of Cups. I don't know why the Two of Cups is like, I feel like there's 2 cups in the dark, like trust issues or one-sided conflicts kind of thing. But with the 7 of Cups here, I feel like there's this energy of choices and options. P knows that there's other options, other decisions to make, but same person, yeah, I feel like they know that there's other options and stuff, but yeah. So when it comes to S's energy, that's when P gets a little peed off, maybe, you know? They try to make better choices, but they're struggling when it comes to us. What does the Lululemons need to know about the Queen of Wands in the dark? I feel like there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of possessiveness coming through with that. Maybe being a little bossy or seeking attention or drama. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You know, I feel like she tries to be cool, calm, collective. You know, the Queen of Pentacles tries to be grounded, tries to be, you know, responsible, but wishing she had better luck at the same time. That's what I got. Culture! Overwhelmed with everything I'm going through. What truths does culture need to know? Let's see for culture. Need spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What does culture need to know right now with everything that they're going through? What truths does culture need to know? Oh man. I can feel like you're going through some tension, right? Some things. The Page of Wands is in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of you coming up with new ideas, being more creative, getting busy with projects or things that fill your heart, spark your inspiration, your creativity, that sort of thing. I also feel like with the Page of Wands here, there's energy of exploring options, being a little bit more playful in your energy, like relax a little bit more. Relax a little bit more is what I'm finding. Tension for sure. Yeah, I can feel that. You know, with the Justice in the dark and the Wheel of Fortune in the dark, it's just kind of like the cycle that you're in right now is taking its toll on you. But some of it is just out of your control. It's just the universe has you going through this cycle. I feel like overall, going through the cycle, if things are going to be improving, there is going to be, you know, you rising above. Because I just feel this energy like the worst is over. You're going to be pulling yourself together. Um, Maybe having some like a rebirth kind of energy, a transformation. But you also have the Six of Cups in the dark. So I feel like with this transformation, it's kind of allowing past wounds to resurface so you can fully heal from them, get closure from them, recognize them, and say, okay, that was the past. I'm okay now. I can move on, you know? I feel like that will help your balance out a little bit more. Let's see what else does culture need to know right now. What else does culture need to know now moving forward? Yeah, the Empress, right? Just ground yourself, like literally ground yourself. Go outside, let your feet touch the grass or sand or whatever, you know, and just feel connected. I just feel like with the Empress, it's a matter of being in tune with your creativity, your inner maternal instincts, and just allowing yourself to be your true self, you know, without masking or, you know, doing whatever it is that, you know, we all do. Just be in tune with your true self and figure out what your next moves are. You know, I feel like the home work life may be a little rocky right now, but I feel like it's a matter of paying more attention to your own energy than what's outside of you, you know? And that will help you through this. So what I got? Judgment, hello. Let's see. Did my girlfriends, family, mother have an influence on my relationship? Let's see for judgment. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give judgment a message? Did Judgment's girls, friends, family, mother have an influence on their relationship? I feel like there's nothing here that really says yes, that they definitely had an influence on your relationship, but there's nothing that says no, they definitely don't have any influence on the relationship either, right? I feel like it's kind of a situation where they may have influenced it, but it wasn't solely the only thing, kind of thing, right? The King of Wands, I don't know if this is you or what energy this is. The King of Wands is someone who has big visions, very protective, very wanting to like quick to take action without thinking things through. Then there's the 10 of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of work, a lot of weight, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things going on that weighed a lot on the situation. There's the 4 of Swords too. So I feel like there's this energy of feeling a little detached, reflecting on the situation, maybe withdrawing a little bit to do some soul searching, of seeing things from all angles to see what is going on there. You have the 4 of Pentacles as well. So I do feel like, fours is all about protection, stability, growth, but mostly it's about possession, like being possessive of whatever energy you're wanting right now. There is a 5 of Pentacles, so I feel like there is or has been some positive changes, especially with meaningful stuff. Let's see. We get some clear answers for Judgment. What did Judgment's girl's friends, family, or mother have an influence on their relationship? The 7 of Pentacles is a yes card. What does Judgment need to know about this? I feel like things are going to be improving for you, though. So I'm not quite sure what that means, but I feel like things are going to be improving for you. I feel like you can let your guards down a little bit and relax, because I feel like things are going to be improving. There's already positive changes that started. You already feel like you're in control, is what I'm feeling. You may not realize it. I feel like it's going to take time, though. It's not going to happen quickly overnight. The 7 of Pentacles is like slow and steady. Like, you need to evaluate the situation and nurture it. Lucky Pug, my dog is trying to come in the room. And that sort of thing. But that's what I bought. Temperance. Lala! Spirit messages for G and I. Let's see. How are things going? Are there any spirits yet, guys? Answer for me for Fae. What does Lola need to know about? What messages can we give to Lola for her and G? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae? What does Lola need to know about this energy? Seven of Pentacles, nurture it like blooming flowers, right? The relationship needs nurturing, needs patience, needs a sense of growth and stability, it seems. I just feel like there's this energy of patience will pay off. Be persistent with your boundaries or whatever's going on with that. See what happens. I feel like there's some resistance to changes that need to happen. It's just a matter of the two. You can't decide on what exactly those changes are. But you also have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you're the one that has to nurture the idea or nurture where this is going. Because I feel like G is probably the King of Wands here, who's very visual, very protective, maybe have a little bit of struggles with commitments, but they seem ready to take action. It's just a matter of, I feel like they just need some sort of direction on where to take the action, if that makes any sense. Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or Fae? What do the Temperance need to know? What messages does Temperance does Lala need to know for G? Let's see. Yeah, for the two of you together, I feel like there's some repressed feelings that may need to come out. Maybe some repressed feelings that may even be a little bit blocked. Hair fun, the two of you have a tradition together. We have, a legacy together. It's just a matter of keeping that as the focus. You have the Temperance and the Dark. Your mind, heart, and souls are not quite aligned. So you're kind of, you're in the same book, but different pages, and you get back on the same page. Especially when it comes to opening up emotionally. Like turning your Ace of Cups back into a light, and a King of Cups back in the light seems to be what they want you to focus on now, right? Yeah, it's going to take a lot of work to make that emotional balance. What does the spirits want Lala to know right now? Says reconsider something, not the right time, get more information, and success. So I feel like you're the only one that knows what that means. So that's what I got. Hi Vincent, how are you? Let's see for Amber, right? Santa. What are Azar's feelings for Santa after seeing her today? Ooh, you got to see each other? That's exciting. Bringing spirit, spirit, guide, ancestors, Tamsy Fae. What are Azar's feelings after seeing each other today? Oh, the Nine of Wands. I feel like their heart's guarded, so I'm not quite sure what is up with the guarding energy, but there's that. I feel like, I don't know if Azar feels like they have options, or if it's just a matter of them not really deciding how exactly they feel about seeing you. I feel like there's a confusion that wants to come through here. So there may be some stresses where I don't know what's going on here. I feel like their heart is very guarded. I don't know if something happened between the two of you or what, but the Nine of Swords, they're overthinking. They're thinking about it way too much. Could be a good thing, could be not. I don't know what they're thinking about exactly. You have the Seven of Swords too, so I don't know if they're sneaking around on you, because I do feel like they have options, or they know that they have options. Oh, that's a tough one. They know that you're their Queen of Wands, though. Like, they know that you're a better option out of all the other options. You know, the Queen of Wands, they see that you're that sexy, vibrant, fearless being that you are. They see that. They see that you have passion, you know your self-worth, and all that sort of fun stuff. It's just they are butt cheeks. What does Santa need to know about Azar's energy and feelings? I think Azar is feeling very independent, like they can do what they want. Like they're acting like they're still single, if that makes sense. Yeah, and they're just having fun. I feel like them just having fun is how they're keeping it balance. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. What are the love feelings between the two? What are Azar's love feelings? What are Azar's true love feelings? That one's not feeling it. Let's see. What are Azar's true love feelings? The butterfly says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So there's that. Maybe they're trying to mature and be better. Yeah, Zara feels like he has options. I'm not sure what that means. I feel like he's interested in you because he feels like you're the Queen of Wands. So he knows that you're the best option. He knows that you're that sexy, vibrant, fearless being that the Queen of Wands is, right? And I feel like he wants the relationship to go to the next level. But at the same time, he still wants to kind of have his freedom with being single, with, keeping options open. There's also the sword and rose. So clarity, truth, and revelation seems to be coming through as well. I feel like he does feel protective of you in the relationship with you, but I feel like he thinks about other people, and he's trying to learn from his past mistakes, but they're still lingering. He doesn't think that you're his only option. He thinks that you're the best option. Yeah, yeah. I feel like he does want to move, like it says, he wants to go to the next phase in the relationship, but he's also still growing up. He's still trying to grow his inner child energy. So he's not quite, he doesn't feel mature enough to have a commitment, is what the cards are saying. So he keeps his options open. But he knows that you're the best option. He knows he wants to go to the next level, but he's not ready for a full-on commitment. If that makes sense. That's what's coming through. Yeah. Waiting for it for 3 years is a long time. So in the past you make it, yeah. That's a tough one then. Vincent! Let's see for Vincent. Moon reading for Vincent. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Vincent a message from Mama Moon? What is being stirred up right now for Vincent? Ooh, this is what's being stirred up. Ooh, the 10 of Swords. Nobody ever wants that to be stirred up, right? Oh, man. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, or Mama Moon herself? What is hidden beneath the surface? What is Vincent's intuition telling him? What is Vincent not seeing clearly? Two things there. What will the moon reveal? Oh, man. Let's see, because it's Pisces energy. We'll see what the mermaids have to say for you. Alright, so the 10 of Swords, right? So this is what's being stirred up for you. Seems to be some change. You know, when you hit the bottom, the only way up is up, so nothing can get worse now, right? I just feel the sense of, even though you may feel defeated, you may feel like you're burnt out, tired, whatever, you're going to keep moving forward, right? You have the 8 of Wands here, so there may be some quick, fast changes coming your way. So what's in beneath the surface is fast progress. Things are going to change quickly, suddenly, out of nowhere, so something may come to an end with a new fast beginning, so that could be fun. Could be scary. I don't know. It depends how much you like change. I hate it, but you know. You could be making progress here. So I feel like things are in movement for you. The excitement, the flame is going. So for the 3 of Wands, this is what your intuition is telling you, that there could potentially be a third party coming into your energy, or it could be just you expanding your vision, right? Choosing your path and how you're going to think out of the box, think globally, think, bigger than what you're thinking right now. Voyage, maybe a trip plan next. Could be some traveling in the near future that your intuition is telling you to get packing. I don't know. But with the 3 of Wands and a Light, I just feel like there's a sense of boosting your confidence, gaining momentum. Also feel the sense of long-term vision, long-term planning on your visions. There's a lot coming out of there. For the Knight of Swords, secret message from the universe and Mama Moon, I guess, is boost that motivation, right? Get up and get going. I don't know where you're going, but the 3 of Wands suggests traveling. The Knight of Swords and the Light, I feel like this is about making some risky moves, moving fast, don't slow down. You may change your mind, I don't know. But this is what you're not seeing clearly, is the options you have available towards you. The 4 of Cups in the dark, I feel like it's, new motivation may come your way. Fresh new opportunities may come your way. Maybe that's why things are ending for this fast new progress, because things are moving fast, apparently. Yeah, with the, contemplate what your next best moves are and see what's best for you. You have the Three of Swords. So what's the moon going to reveal towards you is some sort of heartbreak and grief. Nothing can be perfect, right? It gives you a bunch of good stuff and then, rips out your heart. Sounds like the universe, right? I feel like it does it all the time. I feel like it's just telling what it is. Communication. So communication is your key here. It says, do not waste your voice screaming into... Okay, I'll start that over. Do not waste your voice screaming and roaring into windy storms above. The superficial world cannot comprehend the language of the abyss. So if you're screaming at the universe, he doesn't understand your language. So there's no point of that, apparently. So communication in the sea is a silent, visceral pulse, a low, haunting frequency that vibrates through the dark and rattles the bones of those who listen. So speak your truth, not with your frantic noise, but with quiet, undetainable weight of the shifting tide. Send out your sound through the pitches, because we have to sing to the universe, don't shout at it. I feel like shouting seems much more productive than trying to sing. That's just my opinion, though. So yeah, send out your song through the pitch black waters, completely secure in the knowledge that your true kind will feel the ripples across the ocean while the rest merely whirlies down into the echo. So this is going to attract your tribe towards you. I don't know if you're ready for this, because this seems like a lot. This seems, yeah, deep, right? It seems like a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. It sounds like a roller coaster, so, make sure you buckle up. There you go. Dark Fae, hello. Who is coming towards Dark Fae in the next in romance? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or Fae? Who is coming towards the Dark Fae in romance? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or Fae that want to come and give the Dark Fae a message of who's next in romance? I feel like it's a butt cheek. It's going to be a butt cheek. Oh, I told you it's going to be a butt cheek. I could feel it coming. The next romance is going to be a butt cheek, so I feel like just reverse the roles, right? You be the bigger butt cheek than them. So you hurry up and learn your lessons and get through this to find your soulmate. That's what I'm feeling right now. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark. So I feel this love bombing, mood swings type of person who does have a lot of love, a lot of romance, a lot of passion, but they're a butt cheek, they may try to love too much, maybe overprotective, maybe jealous, that type. There is a Nine of Wands too, so I feel like they're gonna have their hearts guarded. They're gonna, I feel like you should have your hearts guarded, but I feel like they're gonna have their hearts guarded too, with opening up, so they may not reveal who their true selves are. That's a tough one. Because I feel like with the Two of Wands in the dark, you may feel like you want to play it safe. You may not want to trust them too much. That sort of thing, We have the Seven of Swords there. So they may be secretive in their energy. They may avoid taking action, or they may feel like they have questionable motives. So I don't know if it's just their personality. I don't know if it's just because they're guarded that they may feel a little shady, but deep down they're not. They're just very romantic, maybe a little bit too much, Yeah. I was hoping things would be better. Eight of Swords. I don't know if they'll make you feel stuck, like you always have to be with them, always have to check in with them. The Five of Swords is in the light, so there may be some arguments, conflicting energies here. Why are they coming towards Dark Fae and romance? Okay, so maybe the tension is because this is a long distance relationship. So maybe you're gonna meet them online or whatever. But the two of you are far, so it's gonna be hard to trust each other. You know, sometimes it's really hard to read emotions if you're only talking online. So that may be the issue here. Individuality, right? You both have your own individual things going on. So being able to find time with each other is going to be the challenge. So, you know, there may be good love. They're going to be coming towards you in romance one way or another. Spend some alone time with them. So I'm not quite sure what that means. It'll help you gain clarity. So spend some time with them. Get to know them. You know, even though both your hearts are guarded, probably because of the long distance. You know, not being able to see each other as often. But that's what I got. Designer girl, you're back. Designer girl, I'm single. Tell me about my future. Money, kids, traveling. Yes, let's see for designer girl. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give designer girl a message? What does designer girl need to know about her future, money, kids, traveling, in general? I will see. I'm not psychic, I'm an energy reader. I'll tell you about your energies, about the future. There's finances and traveling, in general stuff. Let's see, what does designer girl need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, change, or fae? What does designer girl need to know about her future? I feel like in the present energy, you're not feeling like there's a lot of happiness or a lot of joy in the current energy. But I feel like it all depends on what choices you make moving forward, right? The Two of Pentacles is what are your priorities for your future? How are you going to balance your time management with your work and everything else going on? Yeah, I can see that. You know, it's kind of in order to move forward in a more positive light, you need to address the present. So you need to turn your sun in the dark back into the light, right? It's a matter of focusing on that positive energy, even though if it's just little positive things, you know? Positive things could just simply be being happy that you woke up in the morning. Being happy that, you know, you had your favorite cereal or whatever, you know, just the little things. Appreciating the little things will help give you clarity on the bigger things. It sounds silly, but it's true. The Two of Pentacles is in the light. So this is really about multitasking and juggling your timelines. So it's kind of figuring out what path do you want to take. The Three of Pentacles here is a matter of working with other people. I feel like you will find your tribe. You will find people who support you, who get you, but it also depends which path you take, right? You have two paths. Being stuck in the one that you're in now, or expanding yourself with connecting with people who truly value you moving forward. You have the Judgment here, so it's a matter of following what is your heart telling you is the direction to go into. You know, if your heart is dreaming about becoming a doctor in the future or marrying somebody rich in the future, it's a matter of putting yourself in that position to make those dreams happen. And I feel like that's a really strong possibility depending what you choose, right? It all depends on how you turn your sun back into the light. I feel like following that path, you will have a sense of independence. And independence gives you that sense of growth, money coming in, you know, doing the things that you want to do, achieving your goals. What does Designer girl need to know about money in the future. The Page of Swords. I feel like it's about you gathering all the information you need about generating your own money, your own wealth, right? By being independent. Will designer girl have kids? Will designer girl have kids? The Six of Swords is no, but it's not a strong no, so it's a possibility, just not on the timeline you're on now. Will Pretty Girl, would Miss Pretty Designer Girl be traveling in the future? The Knight of Swords is a no, but it is a possibility depending on if you change your timeline. Will her hubby be cooperative? Will her hubby be cooperative? Will the designer girl's hubby be cooperative? Yes, they'll be very cooperative. And I feel like you're gonna like the people around the two of you. The Hangman. Yeah, it's kind of like you're still waiting. I think your mom, oh, that's nice. It's not just a matter of like what you're physically doing, it's what you're emotionally doing, right? Because we emotionally put blocks around us. So even though you're taking care of your mom, and that's a really good thing, if you're putting blocks around you, you're not allowing positive energy to come towards you because your son's in the dark, you're going to stay stuck. You need to unstuck yourself by continuing to take care of your mom, but also focusing on what's inside of you, right? Because the world is good as the world. There's nothing you can do about the world, but you can change your energy. And changing your energy can bring a lot of abundance towards you. It all depends on what you choose. You know, where your focus goes, your energy flows. If you're focused on positive, your energy is going to attract positivity. If your focus is on negatives, you're going to attract negativity, right? Yay! What does Jay need to know right now? Moon reading for Jay. How did I miss that? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jay a message? What does Jay need to know right now from Mama Moon? What messages does Jay need to hear from the mermaid? Abundance! Look at that! That looks fancy! Oh man, let's see here. So, for Mama Moon, she says, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, what's being stirred up right now is anxieties, worries, stresses, you know, overthinking, haunting thoughts. Damn Moon, right? What's hidden beneath the surface is a Page of Swords. So maybe someone wants to communicate with you. Maybe they're diddle-daddling with communicating with you. I don't know what their deal is. But I feel like they're trying to gather some information or something to reveal towards you. So that may resurface. But I also feel like there's this energy of you feeling a little nervous or consistent in your energy, but also curious and chatty at the same time. So that's what I got, what's underneath the surface. For the Temperance is what your intuition is telling you. I feel like with the Temperance, your intuition is telling you, like, slow down. You don't need to rush it. You may feel like you need to rush it, but that's just your brain telling you to get going faster. Your spirit inside is like, slow down. Put the brakes on, right? Focus on serenity, tranquility, calmness, trying to balance your priorities with everything else going on and have that steady flow. For what you're not seeing clearly right now is a Justice, right? So what you're not seeing clearly is, you know, your integrity maybe. Could also be like your balance between knowing what's right, what's wrong, and that sort of thing, of how you're going to move forward, trusting what's on your mind. Then you have the Hermit here. So this is what the moon will reveal towards you, is what's really going on with your inner knowledge, your inner voice that you have. Is truly learning how to focus on that and trust it and rely on it. You also may be also going through some spiritual enlightenment or spiritual awakening of some sort. You may feel more connected, more psychic or more intuitive. You know, when the full moons in Pisces, all those abilities get a little stronger. So abundance is coming your way. It says, stop measuring your worth by the fleeting treasures of the sunlit shore. Your true wealth lies in the vast, unmeasured riches of the deep. Abundance is the endless, heavy pull of the soul that thrives in the dark. You contain oceans within you. Stop begging for drops from the surface. Dive into the abyss of your own power and claim the infinite treasures that have always been and always belong to you. So all your abundance is within yourself. You just have to dig a little deeper, do some soul searching, some introspection, and you'll see all the treasures that you can come up with moving forward. Yes, my boys. May, let's see for May. How do other people perceive May right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How do other people perceive May right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How do other people perceive May right now? You have the Seven of Swords in the dark. So I feel like other people feel like you rethink your strategies a lot. They may think that you second guess yourself and not very sure about yourself. So then it makes them a little unsure about you. You have the Nine of Cups in the dark too, so they may feel like you're not always lucky, or you're hoping for things that they don't see as reality. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. But I feel like overall, they do have good feelings, good memories of you. Like I feel like you've been, the people who really know you that have known a long time have a good connection with you. They see that you have a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of determination. Like they truly see you as a strong person they feel like they could rely on. The Chariot, they may feel like you feel stuck, like you have trouble moving forward for whatever reason. You know, the Chariot being in the dark, I feel like, you know, you may feel a little impatient sometimes, or you may feel a little bit overly confident sometimes. Let's see, what else does May need to know about how people perceive her? Also, if you know your rising sign tells a lot about how people perceive you. I do astrology charts too on my website if you don't know that. For the Five of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of, I feel like sometimes people are not always honest with you because they're not quite sure how you would react. That's what I'm feeling with that. Maybe not liking change, or maybe resist making changes, but overall they appreciate you. They see you, they recognize you, right? They are thankful for you. That's what I got. Ladybug, let's see. Is there any your guides, ancestors, or fae? I want to come and give Ladybug a message. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? I can give Ladybug a message. In the last reading, you told me that I have to make the first move with Chris at the auto shop. Is he a shy person? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Is Chris at the auto shop, a shy person. Growing spirit, spirit guide, answer, dreams or fate. It's Chris at the auto shop, a shy person. Ace of Wands is yes, but depends. You know, you could be shy when you meet some new people, but not shy once you really get to know someone, kind of thing. Or they're not really shy, but they don't like to make the first moves. You know, they don't like to bother anyone or anything. It seems. How will Chris react if Ladybug makes the first move? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? How will Chris react if Ladybug makes the first move? With the King of Cups, I feel like he would be emotionally happy that you made the first move. Luck, time, and destiny. Good luck is on your side. Good karma, good vibes, right? The Knight of Wands, he may be able to let loose a little bit. He may then be less shy with you, because he'll let his guards down. The Eight of Pentacles, he may not have noticed how much feelings you have for them, so good for them to know, because I feel like if they're going to be this happy about you, they probably do have feelings for you as well. Right? The next card is Lovers. So yeah. I don't know. It looks like you need to make the first move. What would be the love energy between these two? What would be the love energy between these two? The right path. Love is a beautiful journey and you're on the right path. I don't know what the apology is. Maybe the apology would be him saying, oh man, I didn't realize, you know? It says relax and enjoy the simple pleasures of just being together. So don't worry about it. Don't stress it. See what happens. No, Chris is an earth sign. I don't know if he is, but earth signs, they can't tell, usually can't tell if people are flirting or into them or anything like that. God's angel. Let's see. Full moon reading for God's angel. Running spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. I want to come and give God's angel a message. What does Mama Moon want God's angel to know about what is being stirred up right now? What is hidden beneath the surface for God's angel? What is their intuition telling them? What will the moon, no, what are they not seeing clearly? What will the moon reveal towards them? What messages does the mermaids have for God's angel? Oops. That one wanted to come through, so I'll take it. Waiting. So, for what's being stirred up right now is you have the Three of Swords, so it could be some grief, some sorrow of some sort. It could also be the Five of Swords, so it could be some sort of argument or disagreement, maybe stirring up somewhere, some sort of fight or conflict of some sorts. What's hidden beneath the surface is the Eight of Swords, so you may feel trapped, may feel like you don't have enough space to breathe, kind of thing. You feel restricted for whatever reason. You know, you may just feel powerless or anxious or stressed. Oh, that's a tough one, right? You have the Six of Wands here. So what your intuition is telling you is, you know, you have more success than you realize. People see you, people appreciate you, they recognize you more than you know. You do have victory in your energy. You also have the High Priestess. So this is what you're not seeing clearly, is that you do have inner knowledge. You do have a deep understanding of the divine and listening to your intuition, maybe even psychic abilities, that you can tap into a little deeper. And what will the moon reveal towards you is the King of Cups. So I feel like someone is coming towards you in love or romance or whatever, because I feel like they have really good balance in their emotions. I feel like they are very professional. They stay calm under pressure. They are a good person. I feel like they're really mature and all that sort of fun stuff. And then you have the waiting card. The waiting card says, waiting is a predatory art. It is heavy, breathless pause before the strike. The absolute quiet of a creature coiled in its shadows of the trench. Let the restless surface world frantically waste its energy, thrashing against the tide. You do not rush the ocean. You wait with the eyes wide open, watching the currents shift, letting the pressures build and allowing your strength to mature. Trust the slow freezing rhythm of the abyss. You are not trapped in limbo. You are gathering the full weight of the ocean behind you, ready to shatter the silence when the perfect time strikes. So there's that. There's what I got. Elephant! Theme reading for elephant. Let's see for elephant. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, genes, or fae that want to come and give elephant a message? What does Mama Moon want elephant to know right now that's stirring beneath the... What's being stirred up is success. That's a fun thing to be stirred up, right? What's hidden beneath the surface? Why is everybody getting the 3 of Swords? Like, what's going on? Stop grieving, guys. Be positive. Let the past go. What does elephant need to know about what they're not seeing clearly? What will the moon reveal to elephant? What messages does the mermaid have for elephant right now? Breaking free. So for the sun, that's what being stirred up, right? Bunch of energy, making sure that when you're getting a boost of energy, make sure you use it in a positive light. Because when you get a big ball of energy, it's so easy to use that energy for anger and being upset. And it's much easier to cry than to be happy and content. It really is. It takes a lot more energy to be happy than it is to be sad. So that's being stirred up. So use this energy wisely. You have the 3 of Swords in the light. So what is hidden beneath the surface is grief, sorrow, maybe some heartbreaks here and there. I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of you realizing the truth. So yeah, what's hidden beneath the surface is the truth that you already know, maybe not wanting to see, but it's going to be revealed towards you. You have the Hermit here. So this is what your intuition is telling you, is to dig a little deeper. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner knowledge, your inner knowing. Do some soul searching, some meditation, whatever it is you gotta do, some yoga, I don't know. Realign your chakras. I don't know what you gotta do, but you need to look within yourself. Because I feel like there is going to be some spiritual enlightenment, maybe some spiritual awakening as well, right? Full moon of Pisces. Everyone's intuition, psychic abilities, all that sort of fun stuff is being boosted. You have the 7 of Wands in the light. This is what you're not seeing clearly. I feel like you're not realizing how patient you are, right? With the 7 of Wands, I feel like you're too patient, that you need to defend yourself, stand up for yourself, not let people take advantage of you or walk over you or whatever that is. You know, set those boundaries, stand your ground, be persistent, don't compromise on things you don't want to compromise with, right? You have the Chariot here. So what the moon will reveal is that you have the Chariot. You have determination to move forward. No matter which direction it is, you're moving forward, not looking back, and keep on going because you're breaking free, right? It says, you were never meant to be a prize curiosity trapped in a shallow glass tank. Shatter the illusions that held you captive. Flex your spine, flash your fishtail, and rip through the tangled mesh of old expectations. With one powerful strike of your tail, launch yourself into the boundless freedom of the open ocean. They cannot contain a creature born of temperance. The vast, untamed darkness is calling. you home, and no cage on earth is strong enough to hold you down, right? And that's what I got. So untie yourself and keep going. Maria, let's see for Maria. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Maria a message of any job offers coming her way soon? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there any job offers coming soon towards Maria? What is coming towards Maria right now? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you have good energy, good vibes, right? A good balance and flow towards you. It's just a matter of being at the right place, right time, which I know is difficult right now. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's reminding you to have patience, don't give up, keep going, keep doing what you're doing with trying to get job offers and that sort of thing. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like, yeah, there's some impatience, some frustration, some lack of getting any news about the offers, right? I feel that for you. But it's a matter of, look at how far you've come already. Look at your progress. See if there's anything you missed. If there's any job applications that you think that you can hand in that you haven't yet. That may be your ticket. Yeah, the star in the dark. So have more faith in the universe. Have faith that you are going to get that job. It's not, is there any job offers? It's when is these job offers coming, right? Being more assertive in setting your intentions. You also have the Page of Swords in the dark. So I feel like communication with any job offers is going to be delayed. I also feel this energy if you're feeling nervous or anything. Like, try to boost your confidence. Feel like, yeah, something's going to happen, that you can easily turn your Ten of Pentacles into light with growth. But with the Ten of Pentacles, slow and steady is the way to go. It's also a matter of connecting with other people. I feel like something's gonna happen, right? You're already at the bottom, so I feel like the only way up is up. And I feel like you will get there. Let's see if there's any advice from the office. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What advice can we give to Maria? You have the Five of Wands. So brainstorming and fighting that competition, right? It says healthy competition. Lean into the brainstorming and figure out what's what with the job pool of things. Then you have the Hangman. So it says shift your perspective. It's okay to pause and take time to consider what your next moves are. Then you also have the Hierophant, right? So this is a corporate policy. It says working within traditional corporation structures, so follow protocols. So I feel like a professional job is coming for you. I don't know if it's a matter of you becoming a mentor for something, like you're getting a job as a mentor, or if it's you getting a mentor, not a mentor, I forget what you call those other things, where you like work for somebody, but you're just learning, an intern. An intern is what I was feeling. I don't know if there's something you can do where you can get an intern. This person will mentor you for a successful career in a corporation. But that's what I got. Ivy. Let's see for Ivy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ivy a message? What does Ivy need to know about the full moon in Pisces energy? What is Mama Moon stirring up for Ivy? What is Mama Moon hiding beneath the surface? Gosh, I can't get rid of that one. What is your intuition telling you? What is Ivy not seeing clearly? What will the moon reveal? There's some good things here. What does the mermaids want Ivy to know right now? Be spontaneous. There you go. For the Eight of Pentacles, this is what's being stirred up right now. So with the Eight of Pentacles, there may be a lack of focus, maybe some scattered energy here, there, and everywhere. You know, so I feel like it's a matter of attachment, right? Paying attention to what's going on, pay attention to the details. Because I feel like, you know, patience does pay off, but I also feel like it's a matter of being practical with your skills and being consistent seems to be a key for when things get all stirred up and feeling like you're running around in different directions. Excuse me. For the Three of Swords, this is what's in beneath the surface. I feel like there may be some healing that needs to be done beneath the surface, like release any emotional excuse me. Release any emotional pain that's not serving you anymore. You have the King of Cups too. Excuse me. So this one is, what is your intuition telling you? Is that you do have good emotional balance. You do have good emotional maturity. It's a matter of balancing them out, like not letting your emotions run wild kind of thing. The Three of Pentacles, what you're not seeing clearly is that you do have a good group of people around you. If it's co-workers or what, that you can rely on, that you can ask for support from, that you can collaborate, network, whatever you want to do with, work well with, they do have your back. For the High Priestess here, this is what the moon is revealing towards you, is truly listening to your inner knowing, listening to your intuition, listening to what you feel is right for you. Like, trust yourself. You have that knowledge. And then Be Spontaneous says, break free from the rigid structures that anchor you to the barren shore and throw yourself blindly into the wild, unpredictable currents. Safety is a beautiful illusion that breeds stagnation. Let the dark undercurrents seize you and carry you to the unexplored abyss. Stop calculating the depths or fearing the storm. Sometimes your soul's true evolution requires you to simply dive into the black water and trust your tail to navigate the chaos. So, there you go. Trust the chaos, I guess. Jasmine, theme reading for Jasmine. Let's see, what does Jasmine need to know from Mama Moon? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? What does Mama Moon want Jasmine to know about what's hidden beneath the surface? What is Jasmine's intuition telling her? What does Jasmine not see clearly? What is the moon revealing right now? Let's see what the mermaids have to say. What does the mermaids have to say for Jasmine? Memories. So for the Fool, not for the Fool, for the Ace of Swords, what is being stirred up right now is your mind. So your mind is running all over the place, right? Here, there, everywhere. I feel like a moment of clarity is coming. So maybe that moment of clarity may be terrifying because you're usually having a scattered brain, maybe, or overthinking, overanalyzing, whatever it is. I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough, like a game changer energy or some sort of realization is just going to come to you out of nowhere, and that's gonna be a thing, right? You have the King of Swords and the light. I feel like what's being hidden beneath the surface is you being completely honest with yourself, right? Like looking at the facts, looking at the information, looking at the evidence of your situation. Like, don't just trust your intuition on this one, which is going to be really hard with the full moon being in Pisces. But I feel like you can endure. You have enough strength to mix your intuition with your logic to make the best decision possible moving forward. You have the Seven of Swords here in the light. So what your intuition is telling you is that someone may be deceiving you or tricking you or sneaking around you or, manipulating you. Whatever their deal is, they're up to no good, right? I feel like they don't have the best motives, or they may be just avoiding you for whatever reason because they don't want to speak their truth to you. You have the Five of Wands. This is what you're not seeing clearly is, I don't know if you're not seeing clearly the truth about some sort of conflict or some sort of disagreement or whatever this is, right? Because I just feel like there's this energy of someone wanting attention, some sort of power struggle or something, or something just that's challenging your power. You have the Fool here. So this is what the moon's going to reveal towards you is the path that you need to take forward with, right? I think I said the Chariot, this is the Fool. So yeah, it's the same thing, right? And brand new journey moving forward, taking a leap of faith, believing in yourself that you can take this leap of faith of a new direction, a fresh start, a new beginning. And then memories say, your mind is a sunken gallon of preserving the fragile treasures of the past beneath centuries of dark, crushing water. Every ghost that haunts your corridors and every phantom song that echoes through the reefs is a reminder of where you have been. Do not let the heavy slits of the nostalgia bury you alive, nor should you fear the bones of what used to be. Dive down into the beautiful haunting sounds of everything. You have survived. So don't forget where you come from, because that's going to help you move forward where you're going next. That's what I call it. Mike! Let's see for Mike. What does Spirit want Mike to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae that want to come and give Mike a message? What does Spirit want Mike to know right now? For any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae, what does Spirit want Mike to know right now? I feel like Spirit wants you to trust the universe, have faith, make the big profound changes you need to make, right? You have the Three of Cups here, so I feel like you're going out, mingling, meeting new people, new connections, social events, social meetups, whatever that is. Put yourself out there, make yourself known. Seems to be a strong energy. Trust the universe, trust, have faith. I feel like with the Star on the dark here, there's a little bit lack of motivation or a lack of inspiration, creativity of what your next moves are. I also feel this energy of feeling a little bit disconnected for whatever reason, but I do feel like a renewal wants to emerge. You have the Five of Pentacles in the dark too, so there's going to be some positive changes in your work life, your financial life, that sort of thing. I feel like you're going to be getting some good news soon about either work or money, maybe both. Seems very positive with the Page of Pentacles here. I just feel the sense of, reaching some realistic goals, feeling practical, being reliable. I think it will test your commitments, your consistency in your work. But I feel like you're going to make some improvements there because of the Death card, right? Big, profound changes. Rebirth energy is coming for you. I'll just see what the mermaids have for you just to give you a boost of spirit energy. It says this Discernment. So discernment says the deceptive light of an angel fish, sweet songs, false allies, and the shimmering fool's gold buried in the sand. Discernment is your razor-sharp instincts, the cold intuition that pierces through the beautiful traps of the dark. Do not trust everything that catches your eye in the shadows. Look past the blinding distractions and feel the true vibrations of your water against your skin. Your survival depends on knowing the difference between a safe harbor and a predator's jaw before it snaps. Trust your gut. The deep never lies to one who listens. So there's that. I'll give you some clues, some answers from the angels and spirit. The answers you're looking for says communicate clearly. The situation will improve, like I said. Something is unlikely and you're ready. That's what I got. Jalen. What does Jalen need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What does Jalen need to know right now? Let's see. What does Jalen need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What does Jalen need to know right now? The Three of Wands. So I don't know if you're relying on people or what, but I feel like whoever these people are with the Three of Wands are just butt cheeks. They don't see you. They don't evaluate your true value. Yeah, the Three of Wands in the dark. I just feel like there's a lack of cooperation, some friction with these people. I don't know if they're misleading you or what, but I feel like they don't have pure intentions towards you. You do have the Empress in the dark too, so I feel like it's a matter of trusting yourself, believe in yourself, right? If you don't believe in yourself, no one's gonna believe in you. So I feel it's just a matter of boosting your confidence. You know what's what. You know what you gotta do. Just one step at a time. You don't have to accomplish the world all in one day, right? Just one step at a time. You're gonna get there. You have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. It's just kind of like expanding your vision. Explore your options. See what's out there. What path you want to take. I just feel the sense that success is approaching. You're gaining momentum. It's just a matter of believing in yourself, believing in your power. Believe that you're on the right path. If you don't feel like you are, then shift your path. Take a different direction. You have the Ace of Wands here. It's all a matter of sparking that initiative to get your Ace of Wands back into the light, because the universe is giving you strength and courage and power to overcome anything. It's just a matter of you believing in yourself, sparking that spark of new initiatives, new motivation, right? Where your focus goes, your energy is going to flow. So making sure that your energy is headed, or your focus is headed in the right direction, and you're not getting distracted. I feel like this is like a life path reading for you, with what you need to know. Just focusing on yourself, your independence, your own self-growth, and what actions you're going to take and moving forward. Right? The Eight of Pentacles, new beginnings, new doors are going to open for you as soon as you start trusting yourself and you walking away into something better, something more meaningful for your heart, and letting the past go. Let go of things or people who are no longer serving you, all the butt cheeks there. And the Knight of Wands, whoever they are, they're not worth your time. They're just using you for whatever. I feel like they don't have your best interests in mind. But yeah, you're going to find good things as you move forward. Let's see if the angels and spirits can give you any answer to your question. Right? It says if you believe, right? You need to believe it in order to see it. A big happy change is coming your way. Don't stop, keep going. The spirit says success is on its way. I could feel that for you. It's just a matter of you moving forward. Letting go of all the negative, toxic people around. Ist really gut. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I appreciate you. I will be back on Sunday, so I hope you all have a great weekend. Yeah, so see you all next time. Bye everyone. See you Sunday. Bye.